So last night, boy, did we have a close election. And as we were covering it live, John Iadarola decided for once he's going to get a prediction right. Because I'm always ribbing him, showing with video the predictions I got right and he got wrong. So last night he recorded this.
I just want to say on the record, Bernie Sanders is going to win Iowa. And just in case, Hillary Clinton is going to win Iowa.
3 days later.
Tonight, while the results are still not known, it looks like we are in a virtual tie.
Actually, that was about 3 hours later. So John found a way to be wrong again. Hillary Clinton didn't win. Bernie Sanders didn't win. It was a tie. Oops. That's what you get for cheating. All right, now let me show you the actual results. With 100% of the precincts reporting, 49.9% to Hillary Clinton, 49.6% to Bernie Sanders, 0.06% to Martin O'Malley, who then dropped out of the race. So he has left the building. So 0.3% win. It was really dramatic throughout the night and our live coverage of it. We were on pins and needles as Bernie Sanders closed in on her. Now, that's not really how it works because they all caucused at the same time. It's just a matter of who got counted later. Turns out Bernie Sanders' votes got counted later, and it gave the appearance of Bernie Sanders closing in. In reality, that was going to be the result either way. Now, when it comes to delegates, Iowa's enormously confusing. They have delegate equivalents, which then translate into actual delegates, and the numbers keep moving, but I'll show you that here as well. So there's the 701 to 697 number that a lot of people are quoting for how they were counting internally in Iowa, and then the actual delegates that will count at the end of the day are 23 for Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders gets 21. Right before showtime, that was actually 22 to 21, and very late on Tuesday, they moved it to 23-21. And if you remember from 2012, the last time around, the Republicans switched it a long time later, weeks later, it might even been months later. They're like, oops, sorry, Mitt Romney didn't win, Rick Santorum won. So it does move in Iowa. It is strange. But the bottom line is this election is so close that it is, in the words of Andy McGuire, the Iowa Democratic Party chair, quote, a virtual tie. That is what he said this morning. And he said this is the closest in Iowa Democratic Caucus history, this election was. Of course, later on Tuesday afternoon, he said, no, yeah, Hillary Clinton, yeah, she won. Yeah, no, it's clear she won. I don't know if there was any pressure in between, but to be fair, Associated Press and some of the other news organizations also came out and said, look, enormously close, but Hillary Clinton, when the entire tally was done, did win by a smidgen. Okay, now, but let's go to context here. Hillary Clinton said last night in her speech, you can't really call it a victory or a concession speech, they both gave it was kind of a tie speech. Bernie Sanders acknowledged it was a tie more, as you saw in that earlier clip. Hillary Clinton claimed to be slightly more triumphant, but she said, I stand here tonight breathing a big sigh of relief. Thank you, Iowa. I'm not sure she should, because here's the context. Now, others want to say, oh, well, Bernie Sanders said he had momentum and he was going to win. And yeah, both sides say they were going to win. But in reality, as Sanders pointed out, he said, we have no good organization, we had no money, we had no name recognition, and we were taking on the most powerful political organization in the United States of America. Now, he's very right about that. That's not a matter of conjecture or speculation. There's no question that in the beginning, when they polled Bernie Sanders' name recognition, it was very low. You have Hillary Clinton, massive name recognition, massive political organization. Those are things that are indisputable. But I'll give you another number that's also indisputable. For all the people claiming, no, it's a tie. Hillary Clinton won by a little bit, so she's the big winner. She's the big winner. Let's just move along here. No, no way, no way. As I said last night, as we were doing live coverage, if you're the favorite, you can't come out and say, wonderful, I tied. Tie goes to the underdog. And how much of an underdog was Bernie Sanders? Well, in a poll taken almost a year ago, February 2015, these were the numbers in Iowa. 68% for Hillary Clinton, 7% for Bernie Sanders. She had, I can do the math for you, a 61-point lead a year ago. So if a year ago you said, oh, you've got a 61-point lead now, but eventually when they actually vote, it'll be a tie. You think she would have said, "Ooh, sigh of relief, that's awesome." And she would have been like, "Oh no." She would have been despondent. I'm going to tie Iowa after losing a 61-point lead, and I'm going to lose it to the most liberal senator in the Senate? You're going to tell me that that's a good day for Hillary Clinton? No. Either you don't know politics or you're biased and you're trying to pretend that that was some sort of victory for Hillary Clinton. No, that tie is for a presumptive nominee and a gigantic favorite, a huge disappointment. In fact, I'm not the only one saying it now. Even the establishment media has to acknowledge it. We go to the New York Times. They say the outcome in Iowa, which at least until Tuesday afternoon appeared to be effectively a tie with a far-left senator from a small New England state, dealt a jolting psychological blow to the Clinton campaign, leaving volunteers, donors, and aides confused throughout the night and then crestfallen. Now, here's how you know you didn't win: when you're crestfallen. And here, I say the establishment media, partly because it's obvious that that's what the New York Times is, but partly because of look at how they characterize them. A far-left senator. And they're like, you lost to a far-left senator. So what happened? I thought she was inevitable. I thought she was going to easily win. I thought Bernie Sanders was of no consequence. That guy who calls himself a Democratic Socialist, far-left, he's not going to win. Well, what happened, establishment media? It turns out he's a lot more credible than you thought he was, right? And by the way, he's sitting on about a 20-point lead in New Hampshire. That's the next election. So, but New York Times has good details here about the campaign. So give them credit for that. They explain they had hoped, the Clinton camp, that the former Secretary of State would garner a decisive victory here and put to rest any doubts about her strength as a candidate. Well, obviously that didn't happen. So they continue to explain. What's more, Mr. Sanders showed strength in unexpected ways that could signal trouble for Mrs. Clinton, performing surprisingly well in rural counties and small caucus precincts, and even making some gains among Hispanic Democrats, his advisors said on Tuesday morning. Now, that was supposed to be a strength of Hillary Clinton. Well, maybe with your liberal college students, Bernie Sanders might do better, but in rural counties, I'm going to do better, and with minority voters, I'm going to do better. Well, it turns out not so much, certainly not as much as they expected. Now, more from New York Times. Many of Mrs. Clinton's friends and former advisors from Arkansas and the White House plan to meet her in New Hampshire to provide moral support and energy to her campaign team. Her backer said the results in Iowa should not be given too much weight. Now, here's what you don't say if you think you won Iowa. Don't give these results too much weight. They're not that important. If you think you won, you say they're very important. Give them a lot of weight. Come on, stop kidding yourself. If you're a Hillary Clinton supporter, those Iowa results were not good. Would the Bernie Sanders team have liked to have had an outright win? Of course. So it's not like it's a crowning moment for Bernie Sanders and this race is over in the other direction. No. Be realistic. But at the same time, anyone telling you that Hillary Clinton won last night and it was a great night for her doesn't understand what's happening inside the campaign, doesn't understand politics at all. Your friends don't fly in for moral support after a victory. So Robert Shrum, who's run a couple of campaigns himself on the Democratic side, presidential campaigns, he said of the Clintons, yes, they had a firewall, but how much asbestos is really in that firewall? That's a good question. That's referring to future campaigns as well in South Carolina and Nevada. And then New York Times with one more stat here that's very troubling for the Clinton campaign. She still faces an authenticity problem, even among Democrats. Some 47% of likely Democratic primary voters said they felt Mrs. Clinton said what voters wanted to hear rather than what she believed. 62% said they believed Mr. Sanders said what he thought, according to a New York Times CBS poll released November 12th. So this is the underlying problem I've been telling you about all along, which is that in a time where people are sick of standard politicians, she seems like a standard politician. She has an authenticity problem. They don't believe her. Whereas Bernie Sanders, whether you agree with him or not, clearly means what he says and says what he means. There's no question about that, and the Democratic voters understand that. In fact, last quote for you guys is from Mark Anthony. He's a graduate student. He says, she has good points, but she just seems like a stereotypical politician. Exactly. Now that's relevant because the New York Times is now putting that in the article. Before, New York Times and other establishment media was telling us about the huge lead that Hillary Clinton has nationally, how she is the presumptive nominee, quoting others, calling her inevitable, and they endorsed Hillary Clinton. And now after Iowa, all of a sudden, panic, crestfallen, needs moral support, and the New York Times and the rest of the media discovered, it turns out, people think she's fake, she's a phony, and she's a stereotypical politician at a time where that's exactly what people don't want. Here's what didn't happen in Iowa. Hillary Clinton did not win. That was not a victory. Don't take my word for it. Take the Clinton camp's word for it. Outwardly, they might be saying, oh, wonderful, we won, no problem. Internally, they're saying, oh, somebody help us. We've fallen and we can't get up.